We're at Acme Tool for their grand opening event. This is their 11th brick and mortar store that they've opened. We're in Eagan, Minnesota, and I am with Makita's foremost expert, Adam.
Nice.
And he has some really exciting new stuff.
Yeah, we have some new items. Let's go through some of these. We're gonna start with the fan. This thing.
Are you a big fan of the fan?
You know what? I am.
I am too, because it already has a party trick that I've seen that I am a big fan of.
Yes, a big fan of.
Yes. How many times can we get that pun in there, do you think?
I don't know, quite a few. So this fan, it runs both on XGT and LXT batteries. So either or, if you're an XGT platform, you can use your XGT batteries. If you're an LXT platform, you can use your LXT batteries. It also, you can plug it in.
You like your batteries, you keep your batteries.
You keep your batteries. It's got a speed dial. So this thing pushes a lot of volume, Also oscillates different settings, 60, 90, 120.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And it's very quiet. You can't even hear it, can you?
No.
You can hear the wind speed, but the fan, no. It also does have a timer, so if you want to set it, let's say you did some drywall mudding, you want to put it on the drywall, you can set it for an hour or two, up to 4, set it and forget it, right? So right now we're running an 8 amp hour battery on this, so we're going to be out here for quite a few hours, right? So we want this.
This 8 amp hour, you're talking like, this has got to have a tremendous amount of runtime on the
Tremendous amount of runtime. In fact, on medium, because I've used this personally, on medium, with an 8 amp hour and a 6 amp hour battery, over 10 hours I've ran it. So when it's going, when this battery dies, it automatically goes to the LXT. So, or vice versa, it goes to the next battery. So it does not shut off.
It's not like it's a dual battery system. You can run this off of one battery. You have LXT, you run it on LXT, right?
Yep. Any amp hour battery you want to run, it will work.
I mean, there's so many cool things you could say about this thing. And to Adam's point, it's great on the job site, right?
Yes.
Just to get, let's just say you are a drywall finisher, just getting the air moving will help to get you to your next coat, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You're making your job faster and more efficient.
But the other thing is that this is like borderline lifestyle as well.
Lifestyle. We bring it camping. We bring it to the cabin. You know, like guys and gals, they're running it everywhere. So, all right, this is our new LXT. It's our XD20.
Yeah, I'll let you hold it. So many features and functions.
This has been all the rage. Okay. Multi-functions, just like the predecessors, right? Yeah. Different functions of the different speeds, you know, but now we have it on the back of the tool. It's a redesign. It's a different angle. We on the back of the tool, so you're not switching it over, doing the dials, you're right here.
It's all right there. Here's the other thing I love about this, because I gotta be honest, this is kind of my new favorite impact driver.
Me too.
Straight up and down. The balance is there. There's no tilting forward, no tilting back. It is super balanced. You would think with all these innovations, they had like, I don't know, 1,000 engineers making these things.
We may, I don't know. Some really cool features of this. If you're wanting to shift or change the speeds.
Oh, the button on the front.
There's a button on the front right here. Yep, there's a button on the front. You can change the speeds. There's a lot of different modes. Assist mode, where it's going to start off slow. Once it torques, or once it feels that torque, it will hammer the screw home. Okay. You know, there's a fastening where it automatically shuts off. So, like in reverse, if let's say you're bringing out maybe some strut or something, you're taking out a bolt.
You don't have to worry about it going flying.
Flying out, right?
Yep.
And there's tech mode. 1 and 2, that's for metal. So it'll stop that screw putting in the metal, depending upon the thickness or the gauge of the steel. I'm
gonna date myself, you know, with my old eyes. My favorite part is definitely the halo light.
Yes.
I just love it. Yeah. And there's no dark spots or dead spots in the light.
Right.
It's super bright. It's just, and it's cool.
And it's cool.
There's a cool factor to it.
A couple tricks to that too.
Okay.
So,
wait a minute, is this something 99% of people wouldn't know.
Possibly.
You say tricks. I love it.
So we can.
No, you can
dial
dim
it.
this thing.
You can dim it. So just this button back here, the light button.
So the light's on, and now we.
So sometimes it gets too bright for people. So you can dim it down. And so it's got a high, medium, and low.
I would venture to say, if I had to give out statistics right now, 99% of people did not know they could do that with this impact driver.
I would probably agree with you. And also, I'm going to go even further. 99.5% won't know this feature. So
There's more?
there's more.
Oh, Adam's the
All right, so we get the light on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you put this impact into the lock position, okay, you turn this on, you push the trigger, the light's on,
Yeah.
you're there for an hour.
Oh, really?
You have a flashlight for an hour.
Oh, that's great.
So if you needed to,
Yeah.
yep, for 1 hour.
You know what's great about, so generally like my EDC, I'll carry a flashlight.
Yeah.
But I find myself, and it's a small pocket flashlight, right?
yeah, yeah.
So if I end up in a ceiling or something,
Yeah.
and I need to work with my hands, I sometimes find myself grabbing that flashlight and like putting it in my mouth or
Right.
like trying to find it on my hat.
Trying to put in a pencil like in your ear,
Because generally, I didn't know I could keep this impact on for an hour and it would turn off. Now, I have something that could stand on a base.
You can work over here
Yes.
with your hand tools.
I appreciate you sharing that one with us.
It's
99% of you didn't know, 99.5% of you didn't know that.
absolutely.
What other little
You know what?
tricks?
Let's wrap it up. That's done on this one, but let's wrap it up with our new 16 and 5/16 circ saw, the largest circ saw in the world.
So just for scale, like if you're trying to get an idea of how big this saw is. So just being able to spin a blade that size on a single battery pack is amazing to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of power.
Oh, tons, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of cool features with this saw. Like I said,
Is there a whole bunch that 99.5% of people wouldn't know?
maybe.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it!
Yes.
This is what you tune in for.
All right. So, with the XGT 40 volt 16 and 5/16 circ saw, a lot of options on this. First, the cutting depth. You can cut through a 6x6. This has 6¼ inches of cutting capacity at 90 degrees.
So we're clear cut right through this 6x6.
Right through a 6x6, absolutely.
With no pilot holes.
No, not at all. Yes, a lot of good features on this. It is AWS capable, meaning you can hook this up to a vacuum. We have Bluetooth that's going to our vacuum. Once you hit the trigger on this, the vacuum starts. Now you got your dust collection. It does, in a kit, it does come with the 5 amp hour battery.
Okay.
Yep, so you want that 5 amp hour battery for the power and runtime. It has a nice blade deflection mechanism to where, because this is a big blade, right?
Yeah.
There could be some run out on this.
So literally, we were on site, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. So it's
I'm part of the 99.5% of people. I'm just like, I'm not certain what this does.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
That's what this is. Yep. So you push this down, turn it in. So that's going to help reduce that blade chatter.
I always say that a lot of times if you're getting blade chatter, it's because, especially with large saws, if they're underpowered and stall, you could get chatter. That's what it's from. Or if you're using a dull blade, it's slowing through the cut. But this thing, it's got a lot. It's got tons of torque.
Yes. Yeah, it's got a brake on it too, so you're not waiting a long time for that large blade to stop.
Yeah.
I'll show you that right now. So,
crazy.
yes, absolutely.
Let me ask you,
Yeah.
does that use regen? Is it like is it regenerating the battery?
No.
It's not? Okay.
That'd be pretty cool though, wouldn't it?
It would be,
All day long.
but one step at a time, people.
One step at a time. Should we make a cut with this?
I think it would be great.
Go. So it's got a nice safety switch right here as well. Just a thumb switch.
Adam, you know what the saying is, right?
Safety first.
Safety third.
Safety third.
Come on, Adam.
What's second?
I don't even remember. Lunch.
Lunch. All right. Here we go.
That is sweet.
Really cool feature too, nice open window right through here, so where I could see my line of cut. So, another good feature with all Makita circ saws.
Yeah.
So if you want to come in here and look at this line right here, okay? This is in our casing, right? This is actually the cut line in our casing.
It's like nothing, there's like no detail is overlooked. I love it. Everything is so well thought through with Makita.
Yeah.
And one of the criticisms I have to, you know, people will go, you know, they don't necessarily release the tools, you know, as quickly, or maybe something's not new. It's all well thought out. It's going to work, and it's going to overperform.
Yeah.
Generally, is my experience with Makita.
That is true.
I love
We put a lot of thought, a lot of research into our products. We take a long time to come to market because we do a lot of research and product testing. We bring it back after field testing, and redesign it. We get all the kinks out of it, right? Right? So
I think Makita users appreciate it.
yeah, I appreciate it.
I just can't really express how impressive this tool is.
Yeah.
And literally because it is cordless.
It's cordless.
I mean, a decade and a half ago, just a decade and a half, 15 years,
Yeah.
a lot of times a half-inch cordless drill was underpowered for
Right.
certain things. We're cutting clean through 6x6s on battery power.
6x6s.
I think that's pretty doggone cool.
It's really cool. And we've had a corded version of this for a very long time. But this thing is 30% faster than the corded version.
But here's the other thing, though. Isn't it lighter, too?
Yeah, it's lighter. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I think it's amazing. I know you all think that I'm a nerd, but I don't care because this stuff excites me. Because really, my background, I grew up in the inner city. We didn't have a ton of money, and generally on the job sites, we were always using the wrong tool for the job, right? So to see innovation like this and being able to get the right tools for the job, it's exciting to me.
And it makes life easier.
Heck yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
No, thank you, dude.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen, if you wanted to see Adam rolling me around in a powered wheelbarrow, then you can go to this video over here. Me and Adam did a collaboration at Acme Tool in Plymouth. Was it 7 years ago?
It could have been 7 years ago. It was a very long time
It was
ago.
one of my favorite life events. I'm just saying.
It's a very long time ago.
Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you so much. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you having us in the booth.
All right, thank you.